Hello, my lovely floss tube buddies. Welcome back to Flossmas. Flossmas number 12. Only another night of me on my own, and then you got a couple of nights with Mister. Maybe I should rephrase that. Sorry, bro. Just farming you out to everybody there. Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back soon. Oh, I keep looking because I can see parcels. So a couple of things. Thank you very much to Sue and Sharon Marie. You said some very nice things yesterday. Of course, I know people appreciate it. It's not that people don't appreciate it or don't enjoy it. It's just that sometimes, I mean, for us idiots that put all the clicks, bangs and whistles at the beginning and then throw in comments and pictures and music and sound effects and all that malarkey, takes a while. If I was to just go, you know what, I'm going to put titles at the front, titles at the end, wash, there you go, warts and all, farts, sneezes, you name it, bad words, misspeakings, then it probably wouldn't take as long. So I'm a glutton for punishment, I think is what I'm trying to say. But it's always good to know that people are enjoying watching them. It would be nice to have a few more people watch them, just because, you know, share the love. But we'll get there. We're doing all right. I think people are getting floss tube fatigue, you know, Flossmas fatigue. But yeah, other than that, it's all good. Thought I'd go with the festive snowball hairbands. It's like weird. Discovered they've got more hair growing out one side of my head than the other tonight. So do you want a joke? Aside from this, you know. Right, I've got a joke for you. I'm going to have to actually physically read this one because it's a bit longer. So, what's green, covered in fairy lights and baubles, and goes row, row? Mistletoe. The actual joke said ribbit, but it's frogs that go ribbit, not toads. Toads sort of right, or whatever it is. I don't know. Anyway, my bad impersonation of toad, but it's mistletoe. There you go. They don't get better, you know. They just get worse and worse. Right. Letitia, Corrie's little shop, popped up yesterday. Well, she kind of popped up today, actually. Left comments in yesterday's video. So, the cat's just there. Waiting for him to leap up at me. Yes, Letitia left some messages on yesterday's Flossmas. So she was able to answer some questions. Now, I kind of half knew what this was made from, and Corrie's been able to verify it. I keep calling her Corrie. Her name's Letitia. I believe Letitia likes being called Corrie, but it's a bit of a diminutive term. And I'm not really keen on calling people by nicknames sometimes because they can be a bit personal. As in, you know, it's a certain group of people who are allowed to use it, not that it's a person. Shut up and get on with it. Anyway, so this fibre, this lovely, what was it called again? Butterfly yarn, okay? That's paper. But it's a special type of paper. It's the same paper. I can't get a really good picture of it for you. But it's the same paper, particularly if you look at the blue, you will recognise the blue, I am sure, as being the papery fabric that is used for making things like scrubs and face masks for hospitals, yeah? So I'm sure, you know, those of you that watch Grey's Anatomy will know the pink from the Obgyn wards, yeah? And the blue for the surgeons and nursing staff. Yeah, so I think it might be off-cut. You know, what happens to the waste when they're making the masks or the tear-off scrubs, the paper scrubs? They turn it into eyelash yarn or butterfly yarn. You will see me working on something soon. I've got something I started at Big Stitch, sorry Letitia, that I haven't actually had a chance to pick back up yet, which I was really enjoying doing as well in the thing, in the class with her. And also, this was a linen viscose mix, this fabric. it is a non-even weave. So, but apparently, yeah, because there's a different count of vertical. The warp and the weft are different counts. So doing cross stitch on it, pretty much impossible. But very good for freehand embroidery. Or turning into the back of a cushion. I like this. This is the colour our bathroom's going to be when we eventually get it done. After we stopped it from falling down. Sometime in the new year. So I might see if I can make something for the bathroom actually. You know, we might be putting a nice little comfortable chair in there, and that would make a really nice cushion pad. I don't believe it. The cat was just gone to attack the dog. The dog was minding her own business. I know, Nebia. It's terrible, isn't it? You were doing nothing and he decided he was going to launch a full frontal attack on you. Marley? No. Right. So that's the fabric. So while we are on Corrie's Little Shop, day 12, we are moving swiftly today because time, late. I slept really well last night. Didn't get to bed too much earlier than normal, but still was earlier than normal. Sorry, I'm still getting told off by Brom for not taking these out further away from the screen. Do you want me to? No, never mind. Noisy paper bag. A longer roll. Yeah, I've got to put the bins out tonight. 2 spools of thread by the feel of it. Oh, they're nice colours. Where did I put my spectacles? Are you stood on them, cat? Hiding under some butterfly yarn. Right, these fibres are La Paletta, Presentia. I reckon they're Italian then. Doesn't say, but it says 3. What's that say? Presentia. I think they're Italian fibres by the look of it. What's that say? It'd be easy to read. No, it'd be even worse to read on that. They're really hard to read. Centimeters. They are. Oh. No, it doesn't. I mean, that's what I'm trying to read. That gold on that. But there's that beautiful blue and this really lovely sort of heather colour. It is not pink. That is a lilac. It's very lovely. Very, very lovely. Like those colours. Yeah, it's a fine line between pink and that. Weird. Just weird. Historical Sampler Co. I was watching the Potty Mouth Stitcher tonight with her Advent 12 days of Flossmas or whatever it was, Advent box from Tiger Lily. $250. But there was some nice stuff in it. Oh, it was one of the project keepers in it for a start. Right. Oh, look! Silver! That will be very useful, but oh my goodness, that's going to be fun to try and stitch with. That's the Anchor Silver Lame. Just back to this again, making myself look stupid in front of the camera. Do that a lot, really. Comme normal. So, yes, Silver Lame. What's this number? 00301. Yeah, that is some shiny. It's gonna be interesting actually. Trying the Anchor one versus the DMC one and see which one I prefer. It feels quite flexible, you know. It doesn't feel like wire. So that's the Historical Sampler Company. And then the Stitchy Ferret. Sorry about the glare off my specs, but I have to read stuff. Oh, fabric alert. Check out that colour. This is, because I plumped for, I think it was 28 even weave, might have been a different size. Nice big piece. Nice big piece. Lots of mottling. Probably not the best idea to try and show it in front of a set of fairy lights, is it? But it's a little odd because it's got a stripe across it in one or two places. I'm sure I can make a good use of that somewhere though. Oh, great. Oh, nice set of colours. So there we are. Right, so that's that. Now then. So yesterday, I did say I hadn't actually managed to get around to doing any stitching on Chadmila Falsha. I did in the end, did some today. This marks day 5. It won't get called. Okay, it won't get called again on Whip Go. When I say called again, I mean I had Whip Go set up to do 5 days. Start again. Just words. Right, so we try and make sense of this. So this was on Whip Go for 5 days this month. To try and get that cranked out quite quickly this month, I also put it onto the Tiny Decisions wheel 5 times, and here we are. Day 5 was yesterday. So ta-da! I have popped a lot more of the blue in here because I think I just got the first sort of like 12 stitches in the bottom here up to about there. So I put all of that in. That's 100 and I think it was 108 or something today. It's not a lot. I'm not a prolific stitcher and I work. So boo hiss. My numbers will go up by the end of the month. I can assure you. I totted up all my numbers for the whole year and I was embarrassed. Suffice it to say, Crafty Emily did nearly as many as me for the whole year, just in October. Right. And where's the other one gone? Yikes, there we go. And if you recall last night's spin, which I couldn't see, called for Mrs. Claus's cookbook. I can confirm part 4 is out. So we have had the frame for the whole of the book. We've had the front page, we've had the back page, and now we've had page 1 of the book. I'm still waiting for my embellishment pack to turn up, and that's got the fabric for inside as part of it. But the rate at which I'm stitching, it'll probably turn up before I get that far. But here we go. I have gone all the way round now with at least one row. It's a little hard for you to see. So the outer row, which is 102 stitches, I think it was. 102 stitches. Didn't even write that down earlier. 102 stitches. And then the inner row, which is really hard for you to see, but the inner row is only the half. So I was working my way round and I'll be working my way back. And then that will be that bit of the frame done. I've got 2 colours to line inside. Leave my glasses alone, you horror. Not a toy. There's 2 colours to line the middle of that frame, and then that gets left until week 3, part 3, and then I'll go onto the spine, and then I'll repeat that over here. So, which moves us on to what am I going to spin for tomorrow? And here is what I spun earlier for tomorrow. And as you can see, this is coming out to play again. So I'm actually quite happy about that. What's been really fascinating is that the twisted band sampler hasn't been spun again, which is really odd. Really, really odd. So there you go. Something odd going on with my knee. There's something in my trousers. It's between my knee and the fabric. It's probably some floss. It's probably fallen off my jumper when I went to the loo and it's fallen in my trousers. I'll have to let you know what it is. Anyway, that's that. We've managed to get a whole 15.5 minutes and I was going to be much quicker tonight, but never mind. So there you go. Be working on this tomorrow. I will see you then. Have a good evening. Bye.